What do you think India would have looked like if the British had not ruled us?
On the other track about the education and literacy, the picture you see over here is of a book, The Beautiful Tree, written by an author called Dharampal, who made a study of what Indian education looked like before the British came to India. Using British sources, he said India had a widespread and a very deep education system in every village, town, and city. There were schools and patashalas and students in every walk of life learning skills like mathematics, grammar, language, music, skills, artisan skills, and so on. So, India was a place where education was highly valued before the British came to India. However, the poverty that we saw that collapsed the indigenous education systems across the country. Then we also learned that the British brought about the English Education Act in 1835 with Macaulay, and because of that, they stopped the publication of books in Sanskrit and Arabic, and funds were used only for the propagation of English. What happened was there was a suffocation of Sanskrit and the rise of a class of elite who looked down on the classical languages of India. So the distancing from Sanskrit and our classical languages meant a pervasive break from the past where Indians could no longer connect to their roots. So we can make one more projection here. If it was not for this English Education Act, we would be more rooted in our traditions and knowledge systems and our identity. We also see forces such as the Vijayanagar Empire, the Nayaka rule that followed after the Vijayanagar people, then the Maratha rulers, then the Sikh consolidation. All these forces showed that there was a consolidation of India happening, and if it had continued, perhaps there would have been a national unification politically, resisting barbaric forces, colonial forces, partitions, and things that we have seen. The other point is we'd have been a richer country, like I said, with 23% of the world GDP in the year 2000. And even if India did not have the technology, let us assume that the Industrial Revolution would have happened independent of India's contribution economically to that. Even if that had happened, we would have been able to buy the technology invented elsewhere. So we'd have had a stronger identity. There would have been a powerful projection of dharmic values. We would be grounded in unique traditions, and we would be a world destination for knowledge, trade, and tourism. Now, that is what India would have looked like if the British had not ruled over us.